All right, guys, so today we're going to look at a meeting transcribing application called Otter.ai. And essentially what Otter does is it records meetings for you. You would use this recording lectures or project meetings if you have group projects due, things of that nature. You would use Otter to record them, and then you have a text-based transcript of the meeting. Also, it will automatically generate action items and to-do lists for the meeting. It creates a summary, kind of an outline of the meeting and exactly what happened. And so basically you have something to maybe print out and tuck away as notes. You can use this in class, and it will go through the recording and look for action items and assignments, things like that, and it will create a list that you can use then to follow up and kind of see where you're going and what you need to do based on the lecture contents or based on the meeting. So let's go ahead and look at Otter.ai. Okay, so this is an app that you would use in conjunction with your phone. You'd use it, you could use it totally on your phone, or you could use it in conjunction with a laptop or a PC. So what you would essentially do is go to a meeting or go to class and attend a lecture, and you would record on your phone the lecture. When you look at the interface, when you look at the main page interface, what you see is a big blue button that says record, and this button is also on the page where you would log in with into the app. So you can log in on your phone, or they have an app available at the App Store or at the Apple Play Store. Either one, you can log in there, and essentially just basically set your phone up on a stand maybe, or just lay it on your desk and record the lecture. It does a really good job of recording, and not only that, but it does a good job of transcribing. So you would have a written record of the lecture and a fairly good voice transcript or text transcript of what was said. So here's a meeting that I attended on the 5th of March, and basically when you log into the Otter AI page on the computer, this is what you see. You see a list of meetings, and frankly I've only used it twice. So you can go in and look at this meeting that I did on the 5th for Caring Vikings. Essentially what it does, it gives me a summary of the meeting. So this is the summary. The Caring Books Committee responsibilities were discussed, along with the importance of filling out committee requests, lack of momentum and feedback, and implementing the committee's recommendations due to resistance to change within the organization, that sort of thing. So it summarized the meeting, and then it created action items. Request an audience with leadership. That was an action item that was mentioned. Have a leadership meeting. Read parts 1 and 2 of the book. These are all things that were discussed in this meeting that we needed to do. The outline of the meeting, basically it went through on a subject by subject. Basically it creates an agenda, or it recreates the agenda of the meeting. So committee assignments and co-chair rotation. We're trying to elect a new co-chairman, and then creating a welcoming campus culture for students, and then progress and feedback, campus initiatives, and the things that we had worked on last year. And basically it just creates an agenda of the meeting. Now, that's one thing it does. It also creates a transcript. And basically this is a recording. Now, this is not the very best transcript, but the reason is because I have my phone in my pocket. So the text that it records here, this was from my phone being in my pocket for the most part. So it actually records really well considering. And so basically this is all you could play this as an audio file.
Oh, she's financial aid? She is, but she works at health line. She works at the South Campus. She's at Bruce Davis. Oh, I'm not sure today. I'm not sure if she's in. I don't remember seeing her.
Okay, now the more people you have talking at once, as you can see, it gets a little confusing. But for the most part, especially in lectures, you're only going to have one person talking, so you won't miss out on that, and you will capture any questions that are asked in class. So this is actually a very handy thing for lectures because it generates a transcript of the class, but it also generates a summary and it creates a a summary and a transcript of the deal, and it creates action items. So then if someone mentions an assignment, it'll create that as an action item. It uses AI to generate the content and to make decisions on what the content should be listed as, whether it's an action item or whether it's part of the discussion. You'll notice when we had people down here talking individually, when they weren't, the discussion wasn't quite so mixed up here, then you'll notice that the transcript is a lot more error-free. So essentially, this is where the meeting actually started. What was happening up here is that we were just having a lot of people talking in different conversations. And once again, remember, this was from my phone being in my pocket, so it actually did a really good job of recording through. It would have done a better job had I set my phone out on the table. And so, but this is a very good tool for, particularly if you need help with lectures. If this would be a really good tool for someone who might be hearing impaired, because then you could get not only a recording but a text transcript of the lecture, and it's generated automatically, so you don't have to go back in and do anything. So once again, Otter.ai is a very good tool for recording lectures. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Otter.ai, you record the lectures with your phone, and then you can log into your computer and log into the page there, and you can view the transcripts. You can go through the action items. You can edit things. You can add in pictures and support documents and things like that. And say it creates action items, to-do lists, but it will also connect with your Google Calendar. So if you're using a Google Calendar or a Microsoft Outlook calendar, it will connect to those, and it will read your schedule, and it will automatically set up to record the meetings that are on your schedule, which is frankly amazing. AI is going places that just astonish me. But essentially, what happens is it will connect with your calendar, and it will schedule itself to record things based on the times and the events that you have scheduled. If you have a meeting scheduled, it will start recording through your phone. So it's a very handy and a very convenient thing to have, and it will help you maybe with organization. It will help you with keeping notes, and it will help you with generating to-do lists. So hopefully this was useful. If you have any questions, contact me, whiteR@grayson.edu, or I can be reached by phone at 903-463-8756, and have a good day.